Hello, beautiful people, welcome back. If you have seen my older videos, you may know that last year I decided to move to Mexico City to my boyfriend. But things went a little bit different than planned. My plans to get my own apartment kind of fell through, mostly because of my work situation, which changed, and I was honestly scared to not be able to earn enough money to afford rent long term in a foreign country. So I accepted my boyfriend's family's kind offer to stay with them for the time being. Except for that 1 month where I rented a space that you saw in my last video. The work situation also was the biggest factor in my decision to pack my bags and move back home to Germany half a year later. In this video, I'm going to show you the first few weeks back in Germany in spring 2024. After a short stop in Augsburg, I traveled on to my birthplace, Kiel. Hello. We're gonna go to the hairdressers in a minute. But first I wanted to check in and let you know what I've been up to. Basically, I moved back to Germany. If you have been following me on Instagram, you already know that. So yeah, I kind of am moving back to my hometown, which I never thought that I would do, but here we are. As you can see, there's still my stuff, my luggage, out of which I'm living right now. I'm staying at my father's, and he's not here right now, he's on vacation, so I'm all alone, which sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not so good. I wanted to go to the hairdressers yesterday, but I had a really bad mental health day. Thinking about going to the hairdressers gave me so much anxiety, and then it led to a whole bunch of other stuff, so I ended up not going. But today I'm much better and I want to go. The sun has gone. Well, not gone, but it did shine before, like more. You could see it actually, there was blue skies. But now the sky is gray again. It was really lovely before I went running this morning, which was nice. And yeah, I just had breakfast. I cleaned a little bit the house. Now I feel I'm just procrastinating to go. And I feel like I'm getting tired. But I think it's time to go. Vámonos. today. I have a whole backpack full of art materials and snacks and hot chai tea, and we're going on a little day date. I got home a couple of hours ago and I had dinner, and today 2 ideas for paintings popped into my head and I sketched them and wanted to show you. So this is the first one. It's a little bird that's coming out of a cage. I want to put this on the black canvas that I bought yesterday. And this is kind of the second idea, but I wasn't happy with this sketch, so I redid it. So in this, I don't know if you can even see or decipher what's going on here. So the breast of this person is supposed to be like cracked open and a bunch of flowers are flying out. But in this one, there is not enough movement. So I redid it, and I'm a lot happier with this one. A very common question for artists to be asked is where they get their inspiration from, and I was thinking about that today because, yeah, for me, a lot of the time when I have an idea for a painting, it seems to come out of nothing. Like I'm just walking down the road and there is the idea for the painting, and I think it's an accumulation of my whole life, basically. I mean, obviously there can be anything that inspires me, like a sound or a color, a building, I don't know, anything. But a lot of the time it is just woven out of a lot of different elements of my life. For example, in these sketches, I see a lot of inspiration from Mexico and the bird, and like the way that I envision the colors, for example, and the style of this painting. Yeah, it's just, there's a lot of influence from Mexico in it. And the person with the flowers is more inspired by Dali or Magritte, which I didn't intend, it just kind of happened. But yeah, I'm seeing this person as with a blue body, like a light blue body, and that really reminds me of Margrit. And like without any facial features or a lot of definition to the body. And then both of them show this need to break free, this wish to like to break out of the cage and to crack open, to let like your inner beauty, maybe. I mean, flowers often stand for beauty. Your inner beauty, your inner world, like flow out and be seen too in the world, you know? And I think those are just very big themes in my life right now. And I wasn't even aware of it, that this like breaking free is such a big thing for me. But yeah, it kind of my subconscious, I think, created these images, and I really appreciate this kind of ability or gift or whatever you want to call it. It's really helpful for me as an artist. When I try to think of something to paint, I find it really difficult actually, because I mean, you could paint anything, and to come up with a good composition and an interesting motif is not always so easy. If I have to paint something and I don't have an idea right away, and I have the time, then I can look for inspiration intentionally. I also have like Pinterest boards and stuff with ideas for paintings. But yeah, I like it much more when it just kind of comes to me, you know, like a spiritual revelation. No, I don't know if I want to call it that, but it's a good thing that happens to me, for me.